Alright, guys, here we are, hole 8. Let's take a look at this. Now, one of the things I'm a little, I'd really like to go for this here. But the biggest thing that I'm a little worried about is pulling down rings into the bunker. So you're going to see that, there's the max line. We're going to make sure that the ball guide is through the hole here, because when I pull down into these lower rings, and you'll see, maybe I'll even put it off to the left because of wind effect. Now, I am close to max here, so I just want to pull pretty close to max rings. 5.4. That's going to be in the sand. I should have just timed out. So, with perfect ball, with the perfect amount of rings, probably okay. I should have just timed out. I was, I didn't know the shot that I was going to hit until I got to the tee box, and I didn't know what the wind direction was, and I just had to size too much up. When you come in ahead of time and know what you need to do, now here you're going to be able to see, if you want to play the safe shot, I think this is going to be just a little bit less makeable. You'll want to play some kind of offset technique. So that with that ball guide, you'll probably want to point this ball guide over to the left, at least a grid or two. But, the ring adjustment is going to be very, very similar. I would imagine very close to 1-to-1. 5.4 to 6.0 ring, somewhere in that fashion. You can see that, I might have even pulled mine 2 rings. It was in between that 1 to 2 rings. So it was a pretty big miss. So let's just say in theory, we weren't rushing. We don't great ball at 2 rings, probably okay, and it'll still clip the left edge of this with a 1 ring pull. But the 2 rings is what caught me. And it was just basically poor release timing and very rushed because of all that stuff that I had to size up. So, in the future, I won't have to size any of that up because I'm going to know next time in, I know the exact adjustment that I need to do. Now, I'm thinking somewhere in the terms of maybe 6 per ring here, so just a little bit more than a ring. So in the event that we still needed to hold this and, you were in here, you can see kind of visually what this looks like, but it's really just going to come down to perfect ball timing. The most important, and it looks like just too much ring. But that at least gives you a general idea of, potentially how to still get that one in the event that you do wind up there. I would imagine with some practice and knowing the shot that you're going to do and, having your ball ready. These are stuff that I just didn't have coming in because I didn't know how the shot was going to fall. I didn't know what the wind direction was. I needed to kind of size it up. But now that I know, I can come in prepared next time. We won't waste nearly as much time, and I can kind of focus more on getting that perfect ball timing. But the biggest piece of feedback that I have is to keep that ball guide through the hole. When you pull down into that sand, very low ground, the ball's going to land short. So you almost want to set up maybe just a little bit north of where you anticipate the ball landing. So when you pull your rings, as I mentioned, the ball is going to land shorter than that target. So that's why I'm keeping that ball guide through the hole, because when it lands short, it's going to kind of align itself more with the actual weight and land shorter and roll out to the hole. So keep that in mind. Good luck. Or, if you want, just play that safe shot like my opponent did. I would use some kind of offset technique if you're going to do that. Start that ball guide to the left. Same ring count either way. Very close to 1-to-1, maybe just a tad more. But yeah, so that's that. Good luck, and I'll see you guys on 9.